Hey you, what's up guys? How's it going? It's me, Dakota Fisherman here, and I'm just gonna do kind of a voiceover since I just didn't have enough time to record and throw myself on top. But anyway, the main thing is that this is KVK. This is one of probably one of the later rallies that I ended up doing myself, and I just wanted to kind of get us started off by just going to show you can hit just about anybody. I prefer hitting people around 300 to 400 mil. But like this guy, I ended up hitting him once, and I blackwinged him now. And at a glance, it doesn't look great. But you got to think, all right, this guy's front line is just now permanently screwed. I mean, perma screwed. There ain't a whole lot left in the. I mean, there's nothing left, hardly left. You know, like with the kind of comp that he has left there, you know, it's a bit of a yikes situation to say the least. But you know, whenever I'm like going around and rallying people, it's I guess the mentality is to pretty much pick a target, stick to it, and follow through, even if you know you're gonna get capped. Because spending 150,000 gems on like say a bunny isn't worth it, but 150,000 gems when you have leftover chaos cores from say like doing Tycoon, for example, well then you know, hey. I don't mind. And so I ended up killing this guy's imp front line. Plus killing a lot of fighters while I sent ranged. Which is kind of funny. I really did not anticipate that result at all. I really didn't think that was going to happen. Now, of course, I ended up rallying another guy. But in the middle of it, there was also a rally going on one of our players. And his name's Night Fury. Now, I don't know, we like to call him Coco, but the main thing is, you know, in the middle of this, you know, so, you know, he's about 400 million might, alright, just so you're aware. Obviously, I was trying to get titles and stuff, and I was trying to get some of the stuff ready and prepared and ready to go in such a way that a person could go in and be able to strike the enemy without any problems. And while I'm sitting there trying to get a lead, I'm trying to get my bonuses. I notice, oh, wait a minute, one of our guys is getting rallied. I didn't even notice it until like just in the middle of it, and I was like, oh. So in case you're wondering why I don't have a report, that's why. It's because I was just completely oblivious into it until like the very moment it actually landed. But you'll see that he only dropped from 440 to 400, so he was able to soak it. He didn't burn on the wonders, so he actually succeeded in defending against the march, and that's what it looked like out in the, you know, into the actual reports itself. So I mean, it was a pretty good defense all the same. Now, you know, again, probably some dead T2s, but still not a big loss by any means. And of course, you know, the cool thing about it is now here I've got my rally coming up, and I'm only like maybe a few minutes left into this, right? And now we're down to 30 seconds, and at this point, I still haven't gotten a level 60 lead. So I'm kind of freaking because I'm like, well, shit. All right, I don't even know if we've got enough carpets for this damn thing. He's 378 mil, and I'm like, spam? You know, I'm like, I'm getting really nervous really quickly because I'm like, I'm looking at that counter, I'm looking at my timer, I'm looking like, oh god. Then it dawns on me at like the very last second, oh, wait a minute, there's someone still walking in the march. So I've still got like a few seconds of, okay, I can like swap to my gear. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't need to be a complete idiot, show my gear and hide. And I'm like sitting there freaking because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, why all of a sudden? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? We're range gear. We're not to range gear. Do I sit to imp? Do I hit cap? Who knows? I'm gonna pick a random gear set here. And then I see the troops are getting sped up, and then he randoms, and I'm like, oh god. Oh god, and I'm like looking at the timer. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I need to tack on boosts here. I need to get my gear on. I need to start paying attention, you know, because again, you know, one of the things that I guess even for me, even to this day, I still get caught up in the moment and don't realize what's going on until I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, you know. So I'm a little panicked, a little bit concerned, to say the least. But at this point, I'm like, okay. I'm sending range, and I just went to rally mix, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's just dawning on me in a few seconds. I'm like, oh, wait, the march is starting. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm going to carpet. And then it's like, oh, God, the carpets are coming. Oh, wait a minute. It's only 10 minutes. Oh, God, no, please, not like this. It's like, no. Come on, carpet faster, please. I need more carpets. And, it's like, well, shit. All right. Rip this rally. Rip. And then all of a sudden, here come all the carpets. And I'm like, oh, God. All right. Add a little bit of, maybe a Skettle help, maybe in Fledge. I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm like, I don't even know what's gonna happen here. I might get capped. I might be. This might be it. This might be my KVK. I don't actually know. And then it burns, and I'm like, ah. And I'm like, oh man, look at that. Look at that, guys. 2.5 million. Woo! And that was on a guess. Because this is somebody that was supposedly in Fury, and I'm like, oh, baby. Now, again, no Blackwing, nothing special, but still, like, hey. Now, if you want to see some pretty funny stuff, okay, this is the funniest thing I've seen. Alright, this guy's 311 million might. He's getting resources, and he just recently ate a bunch of rallies from KW fam. Now, we've got Nawaf, and to give you an idea, okay, of just how ridiculous people like Nawaf are, okay, just take a moment, 30 leads are in this guy's prison right now, and Nawaf is just like, ha! And you're going to see why here in about 2 seconds. Why? Because here you're thinking, well, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna rally? I mean, obviously that can't be his solution. And then he solos. I'm like, oh baby, he's not gonna get capped this way. Wait, what? And just like that, he burns him. Not jokingly, burns him and frees all 30 of those leaders that guy just capped. Now, take that with a grain of salt, however you please, but there you have it. A guy at a 311 million byte got burned and lost all 30 leaders. Now, of course, towards the end of KVK, we did have a base war. We ended up having, contested forts and stuff. We were worried that we'd lose them in 692. Granted, this is the enemy kingdom that we're trying to fight them for. And I realized my timing here was absolutely terrible. So, there's a trick to this. There's an art to it. I clearly had no idea what I was doing. But, what I can tell you from experience is that you definitely want to know your timer before you walk. Because if you don't know that timer, then you gotta walk before that timer goes out on the clock on the actual shield. Otherwise, you'll never hit it in time. And I didn't realize it, and so I was like a few seconds late before that thing even matched, but luckily it didn't matter. And that was pretty much KBK. I hope you guys liked the video and subscribe. But most importantly, I'd like to get the video to 200 likes, and that's my goal. So, see you guys.